Hey, what is up, everyone? It's the Mad King Paradox bringing you Naruto Gaiden, the 7th Hokage, Chapter 2, The Man with the Sharingan. Alright, I'm going to be following along for reference, but let's get started. Start off the chapter with Sasuke looking around, and I liked how he did this. He was just like looking around and he just went, and then someone attacks him off to the side and he counters. I was laughing hard at that because I'm just sitting there and just going, the look on his face was just like, oh great, here we go. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. And then turns out that the person he was fighting against had a Sharingan as well. So that was pretty interesting. And he looked kind of weird now that I'm thinking about it, because he had like this slick back hair that was staying up for some odd reason. Of course, Sasuke was taken completely by surprise because they had a Sharingan. Nobody's really supposed to have that anymore. And then we cut back over to Sarada, and she's in the waiting room at the hospital because of Sakura. And she's still holding on to that picture. And I got my question about Jugo, because last chapter he wasn't in the picture, but now that we got like a full panoramic of it, you can see him off to the side. And so I was sitting there going, alright, so they did acknowledge he was there. Alright. Let's see, what was the next important part I was going to mention? Oh yes, of course. Sarada asking about the conditions of her birth. And I like how she took this. She was just like, what happened? Who was all there? Who did the birthing procedure? If she's asking Shizune all of this, I should add. But then she said, I've been doing some digging, and there's no record. There's no record of me being born in the village. No record of who did the procedure, what all happened. So that's starting to look a little iffy. And then it cuts over to Chocho, and I cannot ever remember that woman's name. Choji, Choo-Choo, and that woman who's the kid's mother. The Cloud Village woman, whose name I can never remember. But I like this scene. They're out to eat, and Choji's got like this big burger, and Chochu's complaining. He's like, why are you eating all that in front of me? Then, what's her face? Who? Wait, what'd that say? Oh, okay. I had to relook at something because I was questioning. Choji's eating his big ass burger. She's eating, I don't really think it ever says. But then his, the mother, that's just what I'm going to call her because I cannot think of her name. The mother is like, my question is, I don't know why we're eating this early in the morning. Then she says the thing I do like, and there's nothing wrong with him eating what he wants. People will die when their time comes anyway, so it doesn't matter. But then she says, but I'm not eating it. I like that scene. That shows who she is, personality-wise. Let's see, then Sarada shows up. And then this part, I had mixed feelings about it, because I'm sitting there, I'm just like, it's going to become one of those things. But Chocho now believes that Choji and What's-Her-Face are not her real parents. Yeah, me and Sarada had the same exact reaction. We're just both like, there's no denying it. I don't care what you say, there's no denying it. Then, what's his face comes over. I cannot remember these people's names. Hopefully they say it, but Mitsuki. Yeah, the guy that was next to Bolt in the previous chapter. And he's pretty much being condescending a little bit. Well, actually, quite a lot, but talking to Sarada and Shushu. Apparently he's from another village. And of course, Choo-Choo's getting a little, what's the word? Not mad, but annoyed, I should say. And then he talks about how he was like, "You're from the Akamichi family. I don't even have to see the crest on your outfit to tell that." I thought that was pretty funny. I like that. Then we got a whole Sarada thing, like in her small little thing. She's like, "Am I really an Uchiha?" and all that. Then it cuts over to some interesting turn of events where I want to say it's a kid, but I'm not certain, is talking to someone about how strong Sasuke is. But what was the one thing I was going to say? I don't know what I should talk about first. But he fought Sasuke, then went back to this one guy who's shrouded, so we can't really see who he is. Then says that he killed Itachi and that it was unforgivable, so we should kill him. And then the shrouded guy says he was a disgrace to the proud Uchiha family and that he should be killed. But the thing that I'm looking at on the picture right here, he's cloaked, so you can't see his face. But you can see through the opening on the front that he's wearing the garb of the Akatsuki. The jet black robe with the cloud figure on the chest. So, I'm really confused about that, because who is this guy? Is it has to be an Uchiha, but I don't know who it could be. I honestly have no idea. They're Akatsuki, but they're all dead. So, I don't know what's going on here. Is it a new Akatsuki that has been formed? Is it someone who was an affiliate that is an Uchiha, but they're still around? I mean, I don't know what to make of that. So, I'm wanting to see about this. And then we come to one of the most interesting parts of the chapter, for me at least, and that is Naruto. Because Sarada and Chocho noticed that Sasuke sent a falcon to Naruto, and this really says a lot. But you see Naruto in the Hokage office, talking about how many headbands he has to order for the graduation tomorrow. The Falcon shows up. Shikamaru makes some comment about how old-fashioned... Oh, no, it was Naruto that did. Oh, I thought it was Shikamaru at first, saying how old-fashioned Sasuke was. But then he said, and this part I want to talk about a little bit, says that in the mission where he's at, he can't charge his cell phone. So, not only is he still taking missions from Naruto, but he also has a cell phone. I want to see how ninjutsu is now that they have technology. Because, remember back in the original series where you had those Sound Ninja Genin that had like the one dude with the arm thing that produced shockwaves, and then there was a couple other people in the series that used technology. I want to see what they're doing with the current tech, because that could just change the way they do everything. Like, instead of being stealthy and sticking to the shadows. They got like these radio transmitters that they're able to hack into security and yada yada yada. I want to see how they do all of that because that part's got me interested. Then Naruto calls Kakashi and he says he's on break and he's at the bathhouse watching women go into their section. Did not surprise me in the slightest. And now both Naruto and Kakashi know that Sasuke ran into somebody with a Sharingan. And then he states something that I had a question about since the end of the series, that it could have been one of Orochimaru's experiments. I want to know what's going on with him, because we haven't heard jack about him. So, Naruto decides that him and Shikamaru are going to meet up with Sasuke and then go to one of Orochimaru's places to see if something's going on. So Naruto's going to leave a clone back in the office to take care of all the official things, while the real body and Shikamaru are going to meet up with Sasuke and head over to Orochimaru's place. And then we get the end of the chapter with Sarada and Chuchu following behind. And Sarada is going to go find Sasuke, and there's going to be a reoccurring thing with Chuchu saying like, "Oh, I might meet my real parents on the way." And I'm just like, no. It's going to be one of those. But that's the end of the chapter, so I'm really liking to see where they take all of this, because new tech, new people coming out of the woodworks that are Uchiha related, and then Naruto seeming a lot more, not responsible because that's obvious, but more along the lines of he's taking care of his Hokage duties while going off here and doing other things outside of the public eye and ensuring that everything is running smoothly. So I really like to see that he's taking things like that now, instead of just brash, let's go, no fucks given, just head out. No, he actually decided, I'm going to leave a clone here, I'm going to go meet Sasuke, then go to Orochimaru's experimentation labs, see what's going on there, and then we're going to decide what to do from there. So I really like how he's taking that position, I should say. And the Sarada and Chuchu thing, the Chuchu thing is going to get real annoying real quick. I already know that. And the Sarada thing, I want to see what's going on there, because they are making it very, very complicated to figure out if Sakura is the mother or if Karin is the mother. Because now there's no record. There's no legitimate proof either way. So that's all I need to say about this. I'm looking forward to the next chapter to see what we get further on there. And this is the Mad King Paradox Set signing off.